Greetings, beloved ones. Beloveds, any consciousness, any dynamic, any circumstance that you wish to experience, you need only match your vibrational frequency, attune, like you attune a radio dial, and you shall have the experience of that situation. Is there a solar flare occurring? Yes. Is peace coming to the world? Yes. Are you experiencing it this week? It depends. It is much like saying the borders are now open, the borders are now open, the borders are now open. Beloveds, when you attune yourself to the frequency of peace, that is what you shall experience. Understand that your paths diverge with every decision, with every choice that you make, the ways in which you will perceive what you know to be your experience of life. We have encouraged you indeed to go into silence, for in silence you are given access to the instructions that are running like a constant ticker tape of this is how to make your way back to the kingdom. There are many who are experiencing bliss. There are many who are experiencing peace. There are many who are experiencing the cessation of war. And yet you turn yourselves to the news to look for the experience validated externally. What if you make a declaration that that exists for you now? That will indeed color your very existence. When you look to others, the answers, when you look to others for messages, when you look to others for how you will experience your life, you have given up responsibility. You have given up the sense of you that is indeed a Christed being, and you have once again allowed yourself to be regaled to be the victim of a certain circumstance of where you can go, what you can do, how you can live and experience existence. So is it occurring? Indeed, there is a place where it has already occurred. There is a place where you have woken up and you have remembered that none of this is real, but it is a dream. That choice is solely yours, beloved ones. If you say, I live in a world where there is peace, there shall be peace. If you say, I live in a world where I'm waiting for there to be peace, you shall continue to wait for peace. If you live in existence where you say, I want this and I want that, the universe will say, we cannot give it to you because you keep saying that you want it. If you live in a world where you say, I have this and I have that, the universe says, ah, yes, now we may deliver this to them. We may give them what it is that they have desired because they are now proclaiming it for themselves. So beloveds, understand that those who live in mountaintops and caves have an experience of peace, have an experience of love, have an experience of joy. They do not understand the wars in the world. They do not understand political dramas. They do not understand individuation and dropping of bombs because they do not tune into the news. They do not perpetuate the dramas. They live within rather than without. So beloveds, if you proclaim that within you, there is the truth of you living in a peaceful land, then so shall it be. Focus within and ask within. You come to guidance, you reach to guidance for messages, and yet you yourselves are the single greatest antenna, the messages of love and peace and joy. Good morning, beloved cat. Love what you love whom you love, and allow yourselves to be the greatest focus of that self-love. Allow yourselves to be the greatest aspect of yourselves, beloved. You have been told to do this and to do that, to store food, to change all of your money into gold and silver. Beloveds, what is it that drives that? Is it fear or is it love? Ask yourselves, what would be the most loving thought that I could think within this moment? If you are not thinking the most loving thought, beloved, think another thought. What is the most and highest vibrational feeling that I can feel right now? If you are not thinking and feeling and emoting a high level emotion, Release and relinquish what you have been focused on, beloved, and raise your frequency. Attune to the heavens. Ask to be raised in your consciousness. Look for the signs, for they are plentiful. Know that we are but a breath away. Close your eyes, come into silence, journey inward, beloveds, and you will find the joy of the kingdom. You do not need to have the validation of it being in your external circumstances where you have projected war, chaos, where you have painted it with a brush of ego. So in answer to your question, it is already here, beloved ones. It is for you to find. You are not lost in the garden. You are found in the garden. Go and make your way in the world. And begin with what is internal to you. Celebrate with joy, with peace, and with love. And know that there is indeed what would occur to you to be a simultaneous existence where, yes, you are living and dancing and loving in that joyful land of peace. Many call that heaven. Heaven is within. Beloveds, are there any other questions that you would like answered at this time? And go, as always, with my blessings, with our blessings. We love you. Continue to engage in your conversations with us. Continue to ask and inquire. For the mind that is willing to not know, the mind that is willing to seek will always find. You always find what it is you are looking for. And if you wish to find your holiness, all you need to do, beloved ones, is look within. For there we are, waiting for you to join us, to remember, and to awaken. Blessings to you always, beloved ones. We will speak with you again.